Not sure how you win these games. Well, he quit because he wasn't gonna beat the Velorock or whatever. Let's draft Rogue. Rogue is fun. As long as I get a cool legendary. Oh my god. We got Infiltrator Lillian, the coolest one. I heard him. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if you heard me. I said he came back and I was gonna let him in. We let him in at the end of the game there. So now I feel like, I mean, he was gone for an hour and a half. So maybe she's asleep, or I'm not sure. Or maybe she's not home today. I'll keep an eye on him. Drilly's really good, but I think Velorock is the best card in Arena. I think Velorock is the best card in Arena. Show the kitty! That's a spot he likes. Yeah, we played a lot yesterday, too. He was playing a lot, I think, wasn't he? Alright, let's grab this Velorock. Shell game. Pass the shell, and you'll go to hell. These aren't what I want. We'll grab a Yeti. I think Yeti's okay. I mean, it's not like... I mean, Yeti's shit, but... I need cards that give me cards for Velorock. Cheap cards. Swashbuckler, Undercity Huckster, Recarnaissance. I'm gonna take that Miner. I think Cobalt Miner's pretty fun. Containment Unit's cool too, but whatever. If I'd taken Drilly, I've been really ecstatic to get one of those early. These are all pretty junk. This card can be good. Maybe we give Velorock Wind Fury or Stealth or something at some point. Another shell game? No, let's take the Wrangler. We'll get other cards that give us cards, right? I think I'd rather run an Assassinate than an Ogre, even though I don't want any of this stuff, right? He's beautiful. He's a beautiful boy. The Kajamite's great. Kajamite, Swashbuckler, Huckster, Reconnaissance. These are probably like the 4 best cards you can get. Cards that you can cast before Velorock, potentially, and then have it on curve. You can even play it like on 2 or 3 sometimes. I'm gonna take the Recarnaissance. I take every Sunspot. I know a lot of you guys don't value that card very highly, but I think it's good. Ram Commander feels fine. I don't like Buccaneer. It's hard to get all the support for Velorock and get the mechs, I feel. You kind of have to pick one or the other, and, well, I have one and one is good, and I don't have the other, and it is not as good. So let's take the Ram Commander here. Punished with the Lab Constructor. But Swashbuckler is another one of the missing pieces we need for Velorock. I'll take a Gold Panner. This is a neutral card. This is a neutral Fel spell, not a Warlock card, even though it seems like it shouldn't be neutral, but it is. We'll take the Gold Panner, though. Drawing cards is good. And Tooth of Nefarian. Okay, I did not count Tooth. I would love a Gatekeeper for those games where you just can't find your Velorock. Just take 4 cards and re-roll them. You saw it if you were here yesterday in the Doc Holiday deck. I value this card quite highly in decks that have, like, singularly powerful cards. If you're just giving up, like, a Ram Commander and getting a Yeti, it's not really worth it. But if you have Velorock or a Highlander card, or if you've played, obviously like a Son of Hodir, or, the Fel Rift card, and you might get a couple minions on board in addition to cycling your hand, like, that can be really valuable. More Swashbucklers. If Taz lived there, she would perch on the opposite armrest as Sebastian on the couch, and they'd sit there like 2 cool sphinxes. Wow, that sounds like a nice piece of furniture. There, the couch with the sphinxes on it. It'll be quite a talking piece. Let's like Plagiarize. It can work with Velorock. I hate the other 2 cards. I mean, I like actually Localar, but not in Rogue, where I can't get any Frost spells. In Shaman or Mage, we just had it in our Mage deck, and I thought it was pretty serviceable. We had the Treasure, Freeze, the Blizzard. I had something else, I think, too. Let's go Plagiarize. Take your weapon and gain its stats. Death Rattle, give it back. Not a big fan of that card. It might be kind of good. I kind of don't understand it. So I would like take a 1/1, throw it in, get it back. Like, I'm not really sure how that's that good. The combo cards could be okay, and we have a lot of spells, right? We're going to generate a lot of spells. Pit Stop is one of the cooler cards to get if we had taken Drilly. Portgaz! Thank you so much. This guy, sometimes he really arrives in style. You know that? Jesus Christ, I better sit up for that one. Great googly moogly. Can we get a little bit of hype for Portgaz? Pause Tadao and throw on his theme song? Wow, do we ever take Smokescreen here? I don't really need another Plagiarize, and I hate Reflecto Engineer. Do I have any Death Rattles? Give each of your minions a bonus effect. I bet one game we hit this for like Wind Fury on 6 minions and get lethal. I only have one other death rattle. But I think 8 draw 5 could be okay. I'd rather have 7 draw 7 and deal 7. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck that card. I'll just take another plagiarize. Thank you so much, Mr. Port guy. I'm gonna take that. All punished. Let's take the containment unit. I'm happy to have one. This deck could really use, I know this is gonna sound silly, this deck could really use 2 Veloroks. Just because, you know, I want them. I really like Skulker. Both of these 3s are fine, but I feel like every rogue deck I want to have a Skulker. We'll take a Proto Drake. That does work with Valorok as well. Can give me a non-neutral, non-rogue dragon. Jade Shuriken. We could take the SI Agent here. I have a couple of ones. Pirate's not that bad either. It's kind of like a Jade Shuriken. Summons a 2/2 instead. They're all kind of similar. I think I'll just take a Jade Shuriken. We might get offered 2 or 3 more Jade cards here. It's also just cheap. Can go face. Wow. I would love these to be my last 3. I subbed to Dreads the other day and he didn't even acknowledge it. Hello, Mr. Beard. I get very scared sometimes when people like Portgas come in and support the stream, or like Tonka Brew or Smalls, Jandis, that they're gonna like miss me saying thanks, or I'm not gonna seem appreciative enough. I fear it. Abusive relationship. You know, sometimes I watch Dreads and it's just like it makes me mad. Sometimes I have to close the stream. It is a little, you know. To be honest, I don't care. It can be, I mean, he's pretty good about reading chat and acknowledging that. Sometimes you just miss it. Sometimes I'm like in the middle of a game and I'll thank somebody for following when they sub. I always feel really bad about that. A Shadow Step with Velorok is just so cool. It's so potentially good. And a Swashbuckler, just let me run 8 of those, please. But Reconnaissance is the best card here, so. Step a second Velorok, sort of. Sort of. Tooth. Boy, this Velorok's going to be easy to activate. I'm going to pass this shell game. I think I have enough. I'll just take that kind of a thing to do in the mid game. Flint or Fireheart? Wow, very similar. I don't know. I would say just take the one you like better, maybe. What is this curve? The curve's not as bad as it seems, because these aren't really 2s, right? This is a card you cast on 2 and then cast like a high main on 3. Or a Mountain Bear on 5. Like, you can just skew towards the heavier cards. We have Velorok to give us some value. We have the Swashburglars. The Plagiarizes to refill. We can just... Like, when your deck looks like this, you kind of just have to acknowledge you need to take the heavier offering sometimes when it's close. So you're given, like, a Drakefire Amulet or, like, a 5-mana 5/6, which might be pretty good tempo. Sometimes you just have to pass the on-curve play because you're just going to have nothing to do. Sometimes you have to just take it and double down, right? The Snake Eater himself. I don't know if he likes... If Portgas likes that song playing. Sounds like a Bond theme song. It's a Metal Gear Solid 3? 4? It does, though. I think it's supposed to sound like that. I think it's supposed to be, like, Bondy, isn't it? He's like a spy, isn't he? Kathir is another card from... The thing is, rogues are very good, and rogues are pretty common, so a lot of times this in a mirror matchup does not help Velorok, but I don't think he needs any help. I think it's just the best card here. Our opponents will all have clearly absurd decks, though. It was a song from Metal Gear, yeah. I thought that was Fergie singing the national anthem for a second. What's the Australian song? Old Prawn from Wallabaloo. Great track. This one or the last one? I like them both. The first time I heard that Snake Eater song, I thought I was pretty neutral on it. I was just kind of like, I think Portgas asked to hear it. And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. It also usually is heard, it's played when Portgas comes and absolutely buries us in riches and wealth. So maybe that's part of it. I'm going to take the 3. And our last pick will be our Duel's Treasure, which is as follows. Bubba's quite nice. I think Bubba's like the 4th or 5th best treasure. Give your minions 2 health. Give your minions +1/+1 and lifesteal. Those are pretty bad. And then Bubba's like actually good. So I think it's below the crab. It's below the 2 mana taunt that you draw at the start of the game. It's below Holy Book. But then it's probably in that discussion for like 4th or 5th or 6th best, maybe. I have not once seen the 5 mana 2/6 that becomes an 8/8. I'm sure there's a few I haven't seen, actually. Let's take a look at them. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Patch. Ones I've legitimately never been offered. Been offered all the zeros. I've never been offered Sow the Seeds. Give all the minions in your deck +1/+1. I've also never been offered Spyglass. I've been offered the threes, all the threes. Enrage? I may not have been offered Enrage. Silly Mob. The weapon? I'm not sure if I've ever been offered the 3-mana weapon either. I've not been offered Beastly Beauty ever. Butch, Cold, Crustacean, everything else I have. Almost everything we've been offered. I also think full mulling is going to be pretty much our strategy for Velarok specifically, because our curve is so cheap, everything is applicable. There's a chance maybe we keep like... there's a chance we keep reconnaissances too, maybe. Reds had the 2/6 yesterday, of course. The first day of the meta, he did 3 runs, and I believe his legendary treasures were Holy Book, Krusty Krab, and something else broken. It wasn't right, man. It wasn't right. Could be very good.
Job's done.
So this draws nothing, this does nothing, and this is mostly poo. To taunt. And it's gonna get +3/+3. So do I ever... I'm just gonna... I don't know. I guess it stops him from... it stops him from like getting value off of this for now. Let's just get through the secret. The thing is, I'm just not going to be able to do anything else with this, but the alternative is to play these cheap removal spells, which also kind of don't do anything here.
Hey, goons! Over here!
So I need him to play like a 2/3 this turn, like in addition to this. I also cycle this. We'll see. The Krusty Krab pizza. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Reconnaissance? I can chop it. This, I think, is the second best treasure, probably. And I think it's kind of disciplined to play it here. Oftentimes, I feel like people greed it for more value, but it feels like as good as it needs to be there. Hope this deck lasts a while. It looks very fun. Yeah, me too. But it might not. I can dagger, chop it, tooth it, and then cycle that, and then have that back online for us. Maybe that's the safer line. This should give my weapon +2/+1. Should I trade it first? No, because I might play a 1-cost thing, right? Anal Fisher. Deal 2. Hell Guardians. I'm never gonna have the corpses. At the start of your next turn, deal 2 more. I guess that's pretty good. It will allow me to reconnaissance or heal, I suppose. And then maybe the other things he plays maybe die to this. I'll up to the hospital in a few hours to get a chest x-ray. I've been coughing up blood again. Oh no. That stinks. But I hope that, you know, it goes surprisingly well. I hope they're like, yeah, you just have too big of a heart, your muscles are too big, and you had too much blood, and your body's just like, you know what? Kicking some of it out. Fuck cancer? I hate cancer. I do. If someone gives 10,000 bits, they've earned the right to play Taylor Swift in my book. You know, it's funny because with the stream, you kind of have to be a little careful with that. People who donate, you definitely want to be appreciative, and if things don't, you know, bother you, you definitely should, you know, give the people the things they're looking for. But at the same time, you don't want somebody who like comes in and like whatever, like gives 10 subs and is a jerk to people, right? Let's say somebody gives 100 subs and they're like, Sebastian, you know, they say all these bad things about him and they're like being mean to Chad and stuff. They're saying really horrible things. Like, I mean, clearly that's not Mr. Portgaz, but like, you kind of got to be careful with that, you know, or even beyond that, 200 years from now. Just look at how we look at, you know, medicine from the 1800s. People just hacking people's body parts off with bone saws and a piece of wood in their mouth, you know. They're probably going to look at us in a similar way. I would imagine, like, oh my god, they used to get cancer, like, oh my god, they used to die when they were 80 years old or whatever. Wow. If I donate one bit, will you punch a baby? No. No amount of subs will save someone who badmouths Vosti. Yeah, I agree. I want gene editing for male pattern baldness. You know, I'd prefer to have hair if given the opportunity. I'd prefer to have hair. Oh, I thought that was Velarak. I saw we got a 3. I don't know if this is right. Yeah, play that next turn. Maybe not next turn. I'll play the 3 next turn. Even in the 30s, we used to treat cancer with placing radioactive material on them to kill every cell. It was a really brutal treatment. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Stinky poo poo head. Man, this song is great. Pounce it this turn. That could be good for scooping it up if it, like, you know, he hits here, he lightning storms. We're still kind of doing it now with chemo and radiotherapy. Yeah, kind of. But there's other treatments, right? And even then, it's like there's medicine that can kind of minimize that too, isn't there? The experience. I mean, I'm sure it's not pleasant, but I'd prefer to sit through some unpleasantness to continue living if given the opportunity. I've had chemo and radiation and neither are nice. Yeah, immunotherapy is on the rise, but it's quite pricey. It's crazy. I don't really understand, you know, economics and whatnot, all this stuff. But not totally. But I guess just like as stuff gets more common, it gets cheaper to be made and then they can sell it cheaper. Like electronics even, right? Like a TV used to be like $5,000 when I was a kid if you wanted like a big fancy TV. And now it's like, I'm sure it's so cheap to manufacture TVs, and it's like, and people just don't want them, right? I guess that's a little different. I'm gonna get rid of that. I want the board space to get the extra minions. I guess I'm getting 1 extra minion. You know what I should have done? I should have used this to trade instead and kept my 2-1 that gave me 1-2 taunts. I already sit through Dread streams 4 days a week. How much worse can it be? Wait, I already played against this card. This is my favorite part right here. That's my favorite part. Boy, I wish I had one more 1-2 taunt in my hand. Because you know I'm going to discard something relevant here. Do I trade first? Trade. I guess it's probably better to just do this first. I have better odds of hitting one of the ones that matters. The only thing I don't want to discard is that, I think, actually. Because then I could hit, shoot, and get a spell or whatever. Okay, that's annoying. That's annoying, but maybe it had to be done. I worked at Best Buy in 2010, and a big TV was $25 to $3 grand. You can get one for 1/10 of that now, yeah. I remember working at Target in, you know, around that time. Maybe a Black Friday earlier than that, and them having like, you know, a $2,000 TV that was on sale for $1,000, and having people like literally camp out. Camp out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I stop them? I guess I do. I'm scared of this card though. It can just kind of end the game really fast. Good hit. I guess I might as well hit this at that point then. Alright, we're kind of... Man, this guy's deck is crazy. A TV used to cost half a year's wages back in the day. Now you can have one with a week's worth of wages. Thank God for flat screens. Lugging a TV around was awful. I never really moved. I mean, I guess you just when you bought it, you bring it into your house, but we never really moved our TVs. Once it was in, it was in. I remember my parents had, like, up until like 2 years ago or whatever, they had this like hutch. Is that a word? They had like this hutch, this shelving unit, and it held like books and stuff, and it had like this like area for, you know, I don't know. It was like, it must have been like 24 inches. I don't know what that is in real units. And like, I don't know, maybe it was like 3 feet, like this little space where like they would put their TV. And I remember talking to my mom one time, and she's like, oh my God, like, it's so crazy how like this thing came with like the perfect spot for a TV. And I was like, you know, that TV's like small as shit and like it's like deep as shit. It's like it's a horrible space for a modern TV. I would go over to their house, I couldn't see anything. It was all in standard definition. It's like, yeah, it's like, I guess, in a sense. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna do this. Sorry. Just telling the story. I went full dreads there for a moment. I'm gonna take that. I don't know if it's any good. I'm gonna push this. Sorry. Aren't the fat TVs better for lower latency? Yeah, for like speedrunners, they use them. I forget what they call them. Composite? Is that a word? CRTVs? CTR? They use those to speedrun. CRTs? I don't really know anything about it. I just watch the speedrunners. I know they play on these old TVs. What did I get? The ability to get that back, which is kind of nice.
We've created a temporal anomaly. Who dares defy this ancient land?
What is this card? Restore 5 health. Is that ever a consideration? I mean, somewhat. Oh, that's probably better. But let's say he heals. Then the Juggernaut might be better, actually. I like it better. Ignore my message. Okay. Did you hear about the 13-year-old who was recently the first person to ever beat Tetris? He used an old TV like that to keep up with the game's speed, as it got to levels no human was ever intended to reach. I did hear about that. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I thought that happened already. I guess not, because everybody was going crazy about it. I feel like I saw something very similar. If not like a different version of Tetris, or like somebody else beat a game that like... I saw a YouTube video of somebody beating a game that wasn't meant to be beat or whatever. Deal 1. What does it mean to beat Tetris? Like the game broke. Like it could no longer compute anything because he played it so long or something. It like bugs out and stops working.
Valera versus Sarah.
Let the games begin.
What? Okay, it didn't work. Okay, never mind, it didn't work. Is it tummy rubs? Oh, he does like that, yeah. He likes everything. I'm gonna keep both of those and get Velarok, I hope. It happened recently because the Tetris players discovered some new trick or something. The one trick these Tetris developers don't want you to know. Did you hear about Ribbert Streamer who beat the Chex game? I did not beat it. Chex Quest speedrunner at the next GDQ. You know they had Hearthstone at GDQ, one of the GDQs, not this year, but last year? Somebody speedrunning the, I think it was the March of the Lich King, like tutorial or something. Just kind of weird. Kind of a little bit weird. Wait, did I want to coin that out? Maybe. I did coin that out? It gets harder and faster until eventually the game reaches beyond the speed of light and consumes the universe in a black hole paradox. Is that right? You don't say. You play that here. Man, if I had a test, General Vezex is such a hot hit. I could play this, but I don't have the corpses. Excuse me. It'll cost 5. I guess it's just like a nasty card, right? I could play this. I could play this and this. I could play this and maybe hit like a different statted minion. I can also defile here. I think I might just defile. I think I like that. I don't have to take that much damage. It doesn't... I mean, yeah, defile always clears, but defile doesn't actually always line up the exact way you want it. This GDQ had a doggo speedrun. I saw that, actually. There was a dog speedrunning. I didn't really watch... I don't even know what game it was, but I saw that that was happening. And I thought it was pretty cool. Really hoping to find specifically a 4-cost death rattle that I could, like, not skip my turn with here. I like watching RPG speedruns, and they're 10 hours, and they mess up, and they have to start over. Oh, the marathon runs for those are fun. Kind of scared to play this because my hand is so full. Yeah, I like RPG speedruns too. I don't know why. I guess it's kind of like I just like watching Wait, it's coming back. He should have pinged my face first.
Mistakes.
Only bad plays. That's way worse than just pinging my face, right? You had to give up a very, very strong removal spell there. I think I'm just gonna do this. I kill this guy and I summon, 10 power. Getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth ads. It's almost here. I bought Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played it yet for the Wii, for the Switch. Enjoyed the only up speed run. I didn't see that. That would be fun though. That'd be a cool speed run. I think it's really short, isn't it? It's like only like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and it took Dreads like 4 days to get like a quarter of the way up and then fall down, and then never turn it on again. Tomb Pillager. Let's start here. Get something good. Yeah, could be good. Let's go here. Get something else good. Okay. Let's play this, and then try to dump our hand next turn. Maybe draw a Velorock or something. Is that the OG Final Fantasy VII Remake? Isn't on Switch? Yeah, it's the original one. I don't know. I just bought it from like the eShop or something. I don't know much about much. I can hit, and I can shoot. We have too many cards.
Thank you.
If he kills my 6/4, I do burn a card here. So I'll get the coin, but I mean, whatever. As long as it's not Velorock, I don't care. There's a movie called The King Kong, The King of Kong. And there are... Sorry, where did my... go?
I'm late. I'm late.
King of Kong. 2 kids compete for the Donkey Kong world record.
My hand is too
I think I've heard of that too. Maybe not though. Can hit. Oh, I can shoot it. And then tooth it. And then... Full blown's great, but a Pyroblast might just be like the cheese we need. Let's play this. He might have a hard time. This might be a dead card, but what can you do? I mean, I could have taken a different card. Lizard.
What could be in here?
Combo card? I don't really want to draw minions. Coins. I guess I could do this. Something like that, maybe. I know I can't attack with this with that on board, but things might work out. He might not have more AoE, right? Okay. Could just use that. I guess this is like pretty valuable though, right? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have played this first. Because I'm for sure gonna get Velorock, right? Okay, never mind. I thought 2024 would be a break from so many good releases, but there's tons of good games. I can't keep up. Yeah, there's just always good games, aren't there? Aren't it? Well, this Pyroblast is not looking like it's working out here, as he said 35. Good gracious. Why is everybody always at 35? Can I gain more armor? I can't really gain more armor right now. That's in his deck and I don't want it. My hand's too full. Alright, let's actually do this. And let's just thin my hand. These just fill my hand up too much. If I play Plagiarize, I'm probably gonna burn a card too. Deck lacks 1 or 2 contraband stashes. Oh yeah, contraband stash is in. Yeah, this deck for sure wants a contraband stash. For sure. Oh no, he was listening to me. I told him what to do.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Okay.
Your head will fetch
I think I'm going to lose now. Which is quite sickening. Somebody say something about a contraband stash?
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands.
Smelt. I don't want to lose 3 armor. But I guess armor's okay. I mean, I needed 4 to keep this alive. I don't have 4. I guess I'm giving him health, but I'm keeping my guy alive, right? That's some arena-ass bullshit. I mean, that, you know, he never should have drafted this card. I clicked through that on accident. Crazy mob. The crazy mob he played. What the fuck is that card? That's his fully upgraded treasure. Silence. Destroy all enemy minions. Or 3. Imbalanced. That was not a balanced card there. I'd cast that card and it would have pyroed my face. It makes no sense anymore. Hasn't it been kind of fun to watch? A little bit. Could you imagine doing all the things that he did and then losing with your opponent at full health?
This one's yours.
That was pretty incredible. Fire Blast was a good pick. What was it up against? F that guy. Johns, you've been on point, effing everybody who deserves it today. That's our 3rd win.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch. Yeah.
Servant of Yogg was the MVP. Yeah, that was really good. I mean, I saw our guy was dead. I thought it might have cast Brawl. Brawl would be good. Twisting Nether. It was better than that though, because it summoned us a gigantic board in addition to killing his board. And like all the random spells we got, like we cast more than 5. So like we got lucky with the contraband stash, but we got lucky with the things the contraband stash cast. Oh man, if we got a 2-cost spell, we can take a 1 or a 2-cost death rattle and have Valorok enabled. We'll see. Might not get offered something super cheap, but we might. 150 gold. My man is rich. Hope I don't run out.
Time waits for no one.
Good song. Jaybird. I agree. When you give Yogg Dread's legs as tribute, your spell luck is assured.
Mind if I roll knee?
Trading there.
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sand.
Getting him with the Redbeard special here. Will I excavate twice? I guess I'll just take Deliverance
A tango. Spectacular.
for next turn. I would have really just like you know, a 3-drop or whatever, but what are you gonna do? This will probably be good. Valorok on 3 is nuts. That's the Redbeard special. Redbeard kind of pioneered this play. We got Valorok on 2 the other day when I prepped out a reconnaissance. Just a little play I was working on. Thought I'd show it off on stream.
Scorch the sands.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
I don't know what this card does.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
What does this card do? Smash it into the enemy hero.
Unstoppable. Nobody saw anything. The frost wolves.
I'm
will
not trying to
bury
BM. I'm not gonna get to see the emotes ever again.
Thanks, but I'm still gonna win.
Oops. What do I do next turn? 3 and 2? Trade that away and play a 4. Turn 4. Turn 4. Somebody put the emote in chat though, please. I don't want the coin. I mean, he might just Ray Estraza soon, right? I send stupid pictures of Hearthstone to Judge sometimes, just to troll him, catalog things. I don't know if he cares, but I do that, and I'm gonna send him this one. What's today? The 24th? Why not Pillager? If I play Pillager and he kills the Pillager, I get the coin, and then I burn a card Not that it probably matters, but I would prefer not to burn a card if I don't have to. We smash anything big into his face. True. Is that big enough to smash? Probably, you know. I can go 4. Let's go face. Let's go face. Let's start here. Interesting. I guess I can play this one. And this one. Lethal? Miss Lethal? No, 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 no. This doesn't matter. Trust me. Trust me.
What's going on?
What's going on? Miss Lethal, but doesn't matter? Well, we're not really concerned with Lethal. I mean, that's silly. Why would you want to end this game? I mean, yeah, obviously it's a easy Lethal for anybody to find. You can't get Lethal too early with a cool card. See, Mr. Manager knows. He knows a thing or two about playing Hearthstone. More important than missing Lethal, pack revised. Underground Sea. Watch this. Watch this.
Well played.
Hey, you know what? Well played, man. Thanks for being a good sport.
I should have given you more credit.
I should have given him more credit.
Aren't they fascinating?
The card was my favorite card from that standard card. It would just solo games. Did it? I don't remember it being that good. But I don't play a ton of standard, but I don't remember it being like Dr. Boom or... I got super sick max win draft today in Magic Arena. Red, Blue, Brothers War. Can you post it in the Discord? Did you take a picture? What formats are on...
Valera versus Gera.
What formats are on Magic Arena right now? I did some cons drafts and I had fun, but I wasn't motivated. I did 2 and they both went 5 and 3, and I wasn't super motivated to do more. As much as I loved cons, it kind of is not as good a format as I remembered. Cube just started, but it's the Magic Arena Cube, right? It's not like a vintage cube. I've never played the Arena Cube, or maybe I did it once. It's hard because I don't know anything that's in. Okay, okay. Now we just need Velarok. Halfway between vintage cube and crap. I mean, any cube is cool. I used to like the legacy cube. I think they did a modern cube, maybe briefly. But the legacy cube was just a, you know, like the vintage cube, but without power, no mind twist, no, what else was out? I don't know. It was almost the same. Play that. Just look. I think I'm just gonna play this. He might not be able to kill it. He might have to do something inefficient to kill it. The tune stop? No, this song in particular is just mixed super low. So I turned it up, and then the next song comes in, and it's like a giga blast in the ears. This is it. Like, well, let's see what percentage it's at. This is it 4 times louder than the other songs we played. 4 times louder. I can still barely hear it. As far as drafting, it's Lost Caverns of Ixalan and Brothers War. New set drops February 2nd. Okay. Hey, a new Pokemon set comes out on Friday. I didn't realize. The new Pokemon set comes out. Yeah. I mean, if I can hit there, that'd be cool. I could push 4. This is not great. Deal 2 to all minions. Shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck. I mean, it's not terrible, but great. I mean, I love this Daft Punk song. I'm annoyed. It's always so quiet. You like my remix? Oops.
A tango.
I don't know if this is right. I'm gonna give this up to get that off. Wait, I could have just got it anyway. Not necessarily, I guess. I might have wanted to do this. I might not want to play Plagiarize, because for only 6 mana, it kind of feels a little scummy. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, demonic studies that actually... double taunt? I don't know. I think I like this better. Hold that. Ever met a Daft Punk song that I hate? Yeah. Okay, it's ending, so I gotta... Like, I don't like to turn it up, because then I have to go back in time and turn it down so the next song doesn't blow out my ears and Twitch chat's ears. There's this remix for a different artist, for a different band coming up after this one. I don't remember how it goes, but I remember it not sounding very good, so I'm gonna skip that one too. Hey, we have 1,000 viewers, what the hell? Cool. Maybe somebody wants to hit the follow button, like a new follower. Somebody bold and kind. Sunspot. I'm gonna cycle the Sunspot. I'm at full health and I don't need it this turn. I could just chuck it face, but we know, let's be honest, that's not working. He's taunting, he's armoring, right? Sebastian. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to visit him in for just a moment.
Mess with me.
Okay, how do I deal 1? I can rock it, and I can roll it. That is a wonderful cat. Let's see. What made you say that? Oh, yeah. But now, if you think that picture works, is my camera not working? Oh, you know what? My Twitch is frozen. What the fuck? Have you ever played Inscription? No. I've heard of that one. Wasn't it like a scary card game or something? It was like a spooky card game. My Twitch thing was frozen. I'm pretty sure I've moved. You can tell Red has no pants on by the way Sebastian Mounts helped me on the camera. If he's not here, I spend a lot of time naked. When he's here, I try to make sure I'm wearing underwear. The times I sleep, when he's here, I put underwear on. I don't know why. I feel less comfortable. Maybe we could have killed him. Maybe we can kill him. Well, maybe we do this. We just draw, what would we draw? 1, 2, 3, 4 spells? I'm not wearing any underwear. Are you wearing pants over them? I did laundry today, and sometimes I have a strategy. What I do is I'll put everything in the wash, and then I'll play Genshin, and I'll be like, oh, I'll just play Genshin until the wash is done. It's like 30 minutes or whatever. But then I played for too long, and I just left it in there, but I didn't care. And then I put it in the dryer, as you've known to do after it's been in the washer. And I was like, okay, I'll walk to the supermarket while it's drying. But then I realized all my socks, every pair of socks I had was in the dryer. And I was so disappointed because my rugged efficiency was kind of being countered. I don't know if I should keep those, maybe. Oh, this guy's doing what? Where is he? I heard him, and yet I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I think he wants to go out again. Let me try to. When he's right here, I have to be very careful. Tail right there. Velarok. I guess either way I'll get Velarok on 3 if I hit something cheap. He didn't leave? Did he leave? Oh, he does seem to want to leave. We'll see. He's at least thinking about it. Let's play our horsey. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, I left the screen. Okay. Sorry, I'm back.
None may steal our secret.
Wait, did he just turn my guy into a 3/3? So if I coin that out, I can kill that, then probably motivate him to trade. If I play the Velarok, I may be able to kill his guy. It's certainly possible, right?
Let the Badlands burn.
Seraphine is in? Would you say Velarok is better? I think Velarok is better than Seraphine, but we had a really fun Seraphine deck yesterday. You know, it'd be kind of a good change for Velarok in some ways is like you can't cast the cards you get the turn you get it. You can't cast it this turn. Something like that. You shouldn't be able to get cards that protect Velarok from dying. I've become addicted to these Elder Scrolls skooma cat edits. I didn't play Elder Scrolls, so I don't really get it. The cat looks cute though. That's 291,000 views. Make a living off this, although it's only 30 seconds, so. Skooma is a drug. I think it's like cocoa in the video game or in real life. Isn't that a real life thing? I've noticed that there may be a bug with this card Velorock seems to make people disconnect. Maybe there's like a coding issue.
Scorch the sand! Your scraps will feed the beast!
It's working as intended. Red doesn't find Oblivion clips funny. I didn't even think that's possible. I don't? Man, if you know a skooma guy, chat, let me know. Wait, hold on. No discussing or purchasing of the illegal drugs. Please?
Scorch the sands!
Boy, never lucky.
You wanna buy a...
Never lucky. Meme cats plus Elder Scrolls equals profit. Skooma Kitty video was so loud when I played it, I almost had a heart attack. Velorock should be buffed to have immune at the until the end of next turn. Agreed. I'm pretty sure it's fictional. Oh, okay, I don't know, sorry. I don't know. You kids and your newfangled drugs, I can't keep track.
Scorch the sand!
Not sure how you win these games. Well, he quit because he wasn't gonna beat the Velorock or whatever.
Choose soon.
Oh, oops, I didn't pick. Sorry, I went to go grab an Advil.
The pleasure is
I went to go grab an Advil. Alex Tam. Bad attitude, Alex. No heart either. And the BM emote. I mean, he was BMing us the whole game, so I feel like it was deserved. But I went to go grab an Advil. My legs hurt today, I don't know why. Because I've been using them more. He doesn't have any love for the game. No heart either, Skip. I did 10 wishes today. I was just not sure. I wished on Yoimiya. I don't really need Yoimiya, but you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wish on Yoimiya. I got a 1 4-star. It's a Benny. And now I have a C5 Benny. So I guess I'm a Benny main. Advil. No drug talk, please. You kids and your fancy drugs. Let's greet this guy. Let's have this turn into a 2-mana paladin card. And then we ride off into the sunset. If you got my Yoi, the friendship was over. Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't really like going for Yoimiya, you know what I mean? But I just figured if I got Yoimiya, then so be it. Your minions have 1 attack and it lasts 3 turns. Terrell Owens posing on the Dallas Star at midfield. Whenever people yell at you for BMing, I think of how mad people got at Joe Horn for doing his cell phone celebration. Were they mad at me? Why would anybody be mad at me? Why does this card last for like 2 turns? And there's a hunter card that gives all the minions in your hand spells, deck, in your minions in your battlefield, hand, deck. It all gives them 1+0. It ain't right. Alright, let's play this one. It gives us more mana to use on this, maybe. It's gonna be hard to come back from this, right? Some people really hate BMing, some people do. I use Xingqiu's Burst, then switch to Raiden Shogun. It's like a nuclear bomb going off in those funny little virtual villages. Do you play a lot of Genshin? I got Navia, Raiden, and Baiju recently. I'm winning every 50-50. So your favorite class is meta? I think so, yeah. I think it's maybe the best class, and it's easily the most fun to me. You better trade. You better have to trade here. So do I ever just play the 5 here? I guess not. I guess I have to play Velorock. I don't want to float any mana. Does this end on the end of my turn? This would be pretty good if it was a 3/3 I was summoning. I guess I just have to play it and hope I get something here. Something to kill these or something I can cast. What else was I offered there? That's kind of insane. I also didn't realize when I took it that I still had the 1 attack. Then I could clear the board. Kill the crab. I play once a day. Get real grindy on occasion. Grinded a lot when I got the lightning mummy. Yeah, that's how I do it. Once a day for like, 15, 20 minutes usually. And then when I have something specific that like interests me or like something I can do that feels like more tangible progress, then I'll do that, like a new character or whatever.
Mother, we seek your counsel. My shining!
Snipe, buff, rehydrate. Buff looks pretty good.
He has heard our plea!
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to pick Xing Yu, but it makes me very sad. I really hope this just doesn't do anything. Buff it. It's not so bad. That's not so bad. That is a little bad, and that is not so bad. Okay. Okay. That might be the first time I've ever, like, had something good happen to me. In Hearthstone. Play the worm.
The good tentacle.
Yes, the place of peace! He has heard our plea!
Accidents. They
That's
happen.
fine.
I like to
That's
think they
fine.
touch me.
That's fine.
Reporting for duty. The victory.
Well played.
Turns out Velarok is good. Used up all your luck on the 7 win. Well, there was no luck used, only skill. Just wait till we start getting lucky.
Order lol. Whirlwind before Shield of Honor was optimal.
But he's not, he's left and come back and left and come back. The NFL banning celebrations was cringe. They're an entertainment league. Balrog seems more broken than Wolves. Oh yeah, it's better than Wolf for sure. But it actually requires work. Not much though. And it's a legendary and can't be discovered very easily. But yeah, that card is better than... It's the best card in Arena, I think. I'm excited for this run to go on YouTube and everybody to see me say F that guy every game. Well, don't let up now. We got at least 3 more games, okay? So don't forget to say it. Is chat... Do you think I should leave chat on screen a little longer? Let me know if you're watching on YouTube if you want the chat to be on the screen a little longer. Can't really make it much shorter, but it's on for 5 seconds. But I can move it up to 200 seconds. Alright, I put it at 10 seconds. When in doubt, coin it out. Get the Velarok, put it in my hand. Could be longer. Alright, everybody chat for a second so I can see it. I want to test something. Blue Champ put chat on screen today, I know. I feel like we set all these trends in Hearthstone Arena and then he just copies me like months later. Not enough roasters were around. 10 seconds feels like a long time. I guess it depends on how fast chat is moving. I wish I could put it on for like 7.5 seconds. Is that fair? Is that stupid? That's stupid to even suggest such a thing. Rogue Secrets or a Lightning Storm? Cheat Death, Ambush, Plagiarize? But I have to spend 4 mana for 4 mana's worth of Rogue Secrets, and that feels kind of bad. Really, there was a number between 5 and 10. I know, but it doesn't seem like I can only move it in 5-second increments, I think. You have to black out my comments. I'm in witness protection. Witnessed a guy in Perth steal pasta by inserting it in his bum. Was it pasta? I thought it was a hard salami. Yeah, you might be right though. I mean, you're the one who saw it after all. 3 minions converted. I love this song. Me too. This is off the 2nd album, correct? I always talk about it. I think the 2nd album was underrated, at least at the time. I kind of remember people not liking it that much. Maybe it was just like my friend group, or maybe I just read something on the internet. Holy Christmas! That stinks, man. That stinks big time.
Thank you.
I could do this. He throws a 3-2 in. He heals that. My Lightning Storm doesn't do anything. Fuck. Frick. I mean, Velarok can do some amazing things, but can't really solve this. I'll get Shadow Word and Ruin. I'm pretty sure I will get that card. Close. Coin. Shell game. Alright, let's just see if Lightning Storm lines up, maybe. 3 cards, and he's got a 14-15 on board on turn 5. Yeah, stuff happens fast in this game these days. F us. Seems that way, yeah. It's crazy. Because typically, like, yeah, whatever, you get a big minion, sure. But it also was a big minion that casted a file when I had a 1, a 2, and a 3 health minion on board. So that's a little unlikely. As Arena Mines tonight, we had a 9-win mage to start and a 7-0 rogue. So we're 16-3, soon to be 16-4. That's an 80% win rate. Can't complain. Plus, we have a big chunk of viewership today, and that's cool. When are you doing a fan meeting? Probably at TwitchCon in September if you want to go. We've done a few already. If anybody wants to buy a ticket, I'll go. If we have enough people that like want to hang out, we can try to organize something interesting.
Not quite.
Hey Red, good luck in the games. I'm lying in bed and I'm lurking. 5-on-5 basketball game at RedCon. Yeah, it's time to finally have Dreads put his money where his mouth is. Daybreak. Probably a real person. Can Dreads dribble? Just out of his mouth. The fart's aligned. The fart's really aligned for him there. How high a basketball hoop do you think Dreads could dunk on? Definitely not 8 feet. I think maybe 7 if they put one of those little trampolines. He doesn't have a very high vertical. 5 feet. He's a little over 5 feet, so he should be able, in that case, to lift his arm above his head and dunk it. Shirts versus skins. Alright, I'll be on team shirts. My opponent, the skins team, will be Amaranth, Pokimane, Tasney, Deformed Poet. I mean, they need a center. And Sexy Kitten Bunny 69. I'm sure that's a person. Maybe Dreads can swing like a monkey and elevate himself. He does a lot of other things like a monkey, such as eat mites out of his fur. It'd be cool to show up the old man and ball, but I'm nervous about Tarantula Graham or Cosmic hanging 25 on my head. That's something you definitely should be nervous about. It's funny. Cost 2? This means Valorok next turn. Playing that for the snipe, potential snipe implications. Throwing poop, true. Grabbing it and throwing it. If Red was on skins, he would have an extra grip. People are gonna be tugging on my fur. Yeah. I could see Graham putting up a solid 25 though. Cosmic seems more like a razzle dazzle playmaker. Graham feels like he has good post game. Could do good post work. Idiot, drooling new buzzard. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let the Badlands
It seems like a Draymond Green type.
scorch the
Dreads does not. Seems like somebody that fouls you all the time. He seems like a chronic fouler.
Use your head!
This is not what I wanted at all. This is not what I wanted to happen here. Hit me with an N1 mixtape move. Cosmic has a real hip-hop style to his game. He does. 3, 6. It's not good. Am I going to be able to get there? That's the question. Will I be able to get there? Is there ever just a Najak turn? What can Najak do for me? I can take his rush minion, but I don't have anything to throw it into. I could throw it into the bird. Okay, I'm gonna take it, and I guess I'm just not gonna use it right now. How dumb would 11 on 11 basketball be? We'd need a bigger court. I think comparing Dreads to Draymond is giving him too much credit, no? Redbeard, what will be the first thing you're gonna do if you suddenly became a billionaire? Buy Blizzard and fix the arena kill the barcodes? No. Buy a private island and get away from everyone. Get away from society. The first thing I'd do? I don't know. I'd probably call my mom. Probably call my mom and tell her she ain't getting any of it. Just kidding. I'd give her, if I won $1 billion, I'd give my mom right off the bat. I'd give my mom $1 million, and my dad $1 million, and my brother $1 million, and my sister $1 million. We have your mom on stream? No, probably not. And you'd be like, well, you have $1 billion, you're only giving $1 million. I just give him $1 million. I'd be like, here's $1 million. Everybody settle down. We'll figure out, you know, what to do. Can I get $1 million? You can have 50,000. You can have $50,000. You'd have 997 million to spend on snacks, exactly. But you would need snacks, you know?
I've got plenty of mojo to go around.
I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? Can I get a gift card to take a lady out for dinner? Sure. How's $5,000 sound? Is this Radiohead? This is Radiohead. Can I have a big bag of cashews? Yes. You'll get a bag of the finest cashews. Okay, everybody make a wish. Like, put your wish for my $1 billion. Kid A, this is called Everything That's Right Place off of Kid A. Doom, 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 doom. Fuck. Am I gonna die? No. Want to own the Pittsburgh Steelers? Help me out. Oh, if I had $1 billion, I probably couldn't do that. I'd get you season tickets, though. Find Sebastian a big kitty mansion full of cat obstacles for him to explore. I would buy Sebastian. What'd you buy first? I would buy Sebastian, I would say. To his owner, I'd say, I'll give you $10,000 for him. And she's like, no, I can't do it. I'd be like, okay, $100,000. And then the first thing I would buy, like, really, I mean, it would, like, if, like, all of a sudden, like, right now I had $1 billion, I'd have to buy something at a store that was, like, close to me. So I'd probably have to go to the supermarket and buy, like, a turkey, you know? Like, all right, I guess I'm buying a turkey. But, like, let's say I could, like, order something online, maybe? Hey, the US officials let me live there. Couldn't we do that now? As long as Twitch chat is, you know, they just give us all their money. I couldn't sell my dog for any amount. Yeah, I don't know though. He's out all this time. I don't know if you were here. The other day, it was the start of our ice storm. I don't know if you heard about our ice storm, which was actually quite debilitating. It was kind of dangerous. Some people died. I don't know about near me, but like trees were falling, power was out, all that. And I mean, I'm not trying to, but she went skiing, and he was outside the first day, and you know, snow was on, or ice, rain, snow was on the forecast, and he was just, you know, I was in all day, and I was like, hey, like, I'm, you know, if you're looking for him, he's here. And she's like, oh, I went skiing. I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe she'd take money though, you know. It's like, oh, I can go skiing more. Can't buff it. The Watcher's kind of cool. I guess I could coin it, but then he just shoots it. Kid A was so good. I love Kid A, the album. I think I like OK Computer more as a total album. It's kind of funny. I think the best stuff they did, I think, is on Kid A. Even though I think OK Computer's a better album. My neighbor went gambling at a casino and left her dog locked out at 39C. 39C, that's too hot. What if she moves? Then I'll move. My boss lives in Oregon. He definitely didn't enjoy the ice. Yeah, no. I was trying to get some pictures of, like, the town. When I'm walking around, I'm seeing, like, huge trees that are, like, split in half. And you think, like, oh, yeah, for sure. Like, that falls on somebody's house or on somebody if they were out walking, if they tried to brave the ice. It would just kill you, for sure, 100%. Some of the parking structures here, like the overhangs for the cars, which aren't flimsy or anything, came crashing down. Cars were crushed. I saw that in the complex here, which I didn't really realize until a few days after the ice started thawing and I was able to walk around a bit, go to the store. I was like, oh, shit. It's worse than I thought, because I just didn't leave. I had an ex that was a Radiohead fanatic. She got angry at me when I asked her if she really liked Kid A. Yeah, that's funny. Do I assassinate that? I'm overloaded, huh? I love Kid A. But I could, like, Radiohead, I totally get, like, people not liking sometimes. I get it. Especially, like, Kid A, and if you like Karma Police and, like, In Rainbows, I'm like, yeah, okay. It feels more accessible. Not that their stuff is so inaccessible, but it's just, like, it feels more accessible, right? Did he hang out with you during the ice storm? Yeah, the first night he was here all night. So, like, before the rain, he was here at night, and then it was kind of rainy and cold, and he didn't go out, and then it started like the freezing rain started, and he didn't want to go out at all. So eventually I went to bed and he was still here. And she said she was coming home. That was the day I texted her. I don't like to fall asleep with him here in case, you know, she's looking for him or whatever.
Run! My will is not my own.
Did he defile me? Maybe he defiles me. But she's like, oh, I'm coming home at 6. So I was like, okay. So I set an alarm for like 5:55. And I didn't want to put him out because by the time I got up, it was even worse weather. So I kind of just waited and waited, and I kind of waited for her car. I don't know if I even saw her car, but eventually he wanted to go out. So I was like, okay, I put him out. But he woke me up like 50 times. But it's fine. I didn't want him out in the snow. And then I didn't see him for a few days. I imagine he just didn't leave wherever he was. I'm assuming he was at her house and just didn't want to go out at all. But then the last day that things started thawing, like sheets of ice and trees were like dropping. I could hear him all night, and I just assumed he was inside. But that night, at the end of the stream, he came in, and he was very scared. I could tell he was very scared. He hid under the bed. And I was just happy that he was safe, because it was dangerous out there for sure, no doubt about that. Which mana do I have? Maybe I'm just doing this. I was gonna play this thing, but now if I get the coin, I burn a card. I don't like that. Metronome is sick. Is that a card? Do you have her number? Yeah. I love In Rainbows. Their best song is Airbag. Airbag's, I think, my favorite song on OK Computer. Airbag, or Subterranean Homesick Alien, or Lucky, or Paranoid Android. And then I think the 5th would be probably No Surprises. Beyond that, I don't really know. I wish I had my Velorock. I don't want to, like, sit here dealing with this card. Here, maybe this will cast a Shadow Word Death. Bubba. Well, I don't have the board space for Bubba.
This guy's toast.
How many cards? I go down to 9, up to 8.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I was supposed to see the beta band open for Radiohead, but their visa got screwed. Who's the beta band? Is that a band? You're the male figure in his life. I think so. Kind of like his dad, or like his best friend, maybe. Couldn't get to work because of the ice. Yeah, I couldn't leave the house. I did not leave the apartment other than to step out to the, like, 18 inches of, you know, unfrozen sidewalk that I had. I didn't, Can I deal enough damage here ever? Feels like no. That's kind of good. I can coin Bubba. I have to trade this, though. I have to trade it, because I don't have space. I can only summon 5 1/1s. Leaving your apartment is a waste of rent money anyway. True. 3, 6, 9. I'm just not gonna quite be able to get there, I don't think.
Hey, lights out.
Okay. That was bad. It's too much power. I can't ignore it, right? Dwarf into Baba doesn't work because then I mean I still have to throw my 3/2 in, don't I? Oh, maybe I didn't. What am I doing here? I don't actually know.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Let's put that. Maybe that was better. Then he's at, what's he at, 4? And I summon 5. Yeah, that was better. I could have put him to 8. I'd rather he be at 8. I'm not sure, because I don't have enough burn in hand to really burn him. Maybe I can get a Velorock. Maybe that was a way if he was at 8. As long as he doesn't heal. I think they stink. Melatonin crap. Radiohead? What are you gifting Dreads once you become a billionaire? I'm gonna give Amanda. I'm gonna buy her whatever she needs, whatever she, one thing she says she needs, and then I'm gonna give him a gift to
Bring the pain.
put both his kids through college, fully paid. No nothing.
Candle but lighter. I don't have enough man.
Buy one!
Oh, I guess he can kill it if he kills this though, huh? Maybe that's not good. I guess I would just play a 2-2 though. I guess if he's trading into the 1-2, I don't really care that much either. How about you offer him a $12 gift card to IHOP? I know you hate to admit it, but chat's kind of on a heater tonight. Why would I hate to admit it? I love chat in a way that a man kind of loves pet. Or particularly... Oh man. You for sure should kill this. Messed up, but it doesn't really matter. It probably won't matter. Really need to get in Velorock. Oh, maybe he knew. We needed to get in Velorock. Wait, why is he not dead? Oh, because I only drew one? Wait, didn't I just draw two? No, I drew one, huh? That's funny, I didn't realize. I thought it was just like whenever you draw, you get screwed. This is coming down. This is coming down. This is giving me something good, somehow. I love this song. Ray, did you answer my question? I don't know. You probably know if I answered it better. What was your question? I want you to win. We're not going to win this one. What got us? 2 early sludges? An infinite amount of healing? Wasn't Skulker Mortal better? No. You need to find a way to clear the whole board. Not just have like this minimally incremental, like decent turn. It's not good enough to win the game. You can lose slower with plays like that, but we needed to find a miracle. And I had to play stuff. Maybe we could have played one less card. Because only having 4 mana makes it quite difficult. At least at 5 and 2 cards, you could hit a brawl. The odds of hitting anything are so low. Having the mana is probably more valuable. Okay, we get a Velorock off every game from here on. Let's hope. Let's hope. We've gone too many games without a Velorock. And I think it's just like 1 or 0 or something. 1 or 2.
I am Rafa, the supreme salesman!
Watch your...
Yeah, certain songs translate better for stream and than others. And it's okay to play something that chat like doesn't love, or I mean, there's always like whatever you play, some people are gonna like it and some people are gonna hate it, and you can really play nothing. That's probably the smarter thing to do, but anytime the music stops, I honestly feel so bad. Once this is the stream, I feel like it's horrible. I don't like it when you play nothing. Well, I usually almost never play nothing. Sometimes like the YouTube will pause or, you know, mixes will stop or whatever. But I try to, I mean, I like it. I think at the end of the day, what you want is the streamer to be having a good time and to be like feeling comfortable and relaxed and stuff. And then the audience feels better too, whether that be music or no music or whatever. For me, I feel better if I have the noise. Why do we watch Dreads? I think Dreads has tapped into the market where like people want to watch him lose. They like to root against him. Kind of like Crip and kind of like Zeddy. People want to watch him lose. You could listen to music separately and not have it record in OBS? Yeah, I could just put like my Walkman on or whatever. How many people do you think Dreads would run down with his card to get a lifetime supply of Taco Bell? Oh, hundreds for sure, at least. I want Ripper to notice me, and that's why I watch. I try to notice as many people as I can. Sometimes you can't. Hasni's in chat, and I do anything to talk to her. Why don't you just type a message to her? That'll do it. That should do it. Choose one. Discard 2 cards, or destroy one of your mana crystals. Forge do neither. It's crazy. Good news, you can talk to me for free. You should charge him, because he'd probably pay. He'd probably pay. Then you could buy some stuff. Notice me, senpai. What's up, Mr. Sebastian? My question, how was Redbeard during school? Student age, also booba or ass? That's 2 questions. I was a good student. I never studied much. But I usually did well. But as I got older, I stopped studying and I stopped doing as well. But I still did pretty well. But I wasn't very motivated. Left would be preferable. Okay. I find the traditional like, school structure just didn't really work well for me as I got older. I think I like to learn independently more. I would not pay. You would. You owe her a hot tub too, don't you? The talking is free. The bath water is $35 a liter. Tasney's bath water? Gotta be way more than that, doesn't it? I mean, Dreads was charging $50 for his. Any chance we can get a top chatter report? Sure. I actually don't know who it's going to be. When we do top chatters, I can't read chat for a little while. Bert's number 25. Perk 24. Ed G. Deal damage and mighty. Coming in at number 20 is Vintage Rudy. We only saw him one day this week, but he made the list. Spirit Sabu and Statman, who we see 2 days a week. Brother Junkie Alez, who was here for 12 minutes, came in at number 16. However, I think we're going to see him higher up on the list. Yapor 15, Kripali 14, Tekka Roniki, Remster, and Smellyhead is 15 through 11. But wait, the Tobogganator wasn't... I thought we would see the Tobogganator. Panda Cry number 10. Bad Boy Chuck number 9. Bad Boy Chuck. Should I kill stuff? Bad Boy Chuck number 9. Nexty number 8. Wicked Kitten number 7. I guess I'll kill the bigger guy. Kind of like the idea of keeping some of these dangerous dogs. Kagvion number 6, which just leaves the top 5. Very familiar names and faces. Sinistar. Apathetic one all the way down to number 4. These numbers don't seem accurate, by the way. Deformed Poet number 3, which just leaves the Terrible Twosome at the top. Coming in at number 2 is Tasney. Which means, number 1, for the 14th consecutive week, none other than Gesticulate. Pretty good crew. Pretty good crew. 12. Can shoot. Get a Mac Daddy Death Ratty. Yeah, I mean... play that later. This is kind of good. This costs I don't know how much. This costs 2, 1, 1, 2. Let's go 1.
Finally, my ancestors.
2. And then that way we can squeeze out a plagiarized. You could throw the Tyrion down too. I just don't want to leave up the lifesteal minion. Booba or ass? I would say 51% the top part and 49% the bottom. They're both important, as is the personality, as is the woman's personality. Or man, but for me, woman. I need to move to a place with baths. I like baths and I never get to take them. I've never lived in a place that didn't have a bath. And I take a bath pretty much every day. I take a shower and then I sit in the bathtub after. My place has a bath. Maybe you could go over to Ellie's place and utilize her bath. I dare imply, you know, to bathe together. Maybe writing a little story, a little comic book, maybe similar. But I didn't take a bath since moving here, though. You should take a bath. Fill it with some Scooby-Doo bubble bath. As long as Poet doesn't win, it's a good week. I think losing is being number 1, though. I think losing is being the number 1 top chatter. Is it an empty tub or dirty shower water? Clean shower water. Clean water from the bath after a shower. I was worried where that was going. Don't worry. Redbeard's gonna land the plane. I'm 16,000 messages behind Zelda. No, no, no. You're 15,999 messages behind Zelda. You'll get there. As long as Zelda keeps working and twerking. Oh, I knew that where that was going for a mile off. I was just kidding though. I was only fooling. Wish he didn't get that one. The other two were good for me. But I'm gonna try to set up a board status where I can Silvermoon Portal here. Oh yeah, I think it's cute. This Redmere, what a cutie. This Redmere guy, what a cutie. Making his little jokes, playing his little games.
The calm before the storm.
I'm coming for that throne. Watch out, because Nightbot, I was say 100k. Nightbot's got you beat for now. For now. It's dirty shower water. Why is the shower water dirty? Why is it not clean in this tale? Go, Magic Burglar. Bartendo bot? No fair, because half the things I say are just provoking Nightbot. No more commands for you. I randomly woke up. I woke up today, and I thought... I don't know, man. I thought I was dying. My heart was beating so fast, and I spent the morning like, I have no idea why that happened. And then I was doing laundry, and I was washing my clothes, and then I was walking to the store, and then while I was walking to the store, and this was like 2 or 3 hours later, I realized I had a dream that I think woke me up. I think it was a nightmare, and I think it was one of those dreams where I was like just about to die. I read an article about
Heads up, drink sliding your way.
somebody who died during this ice storm, or some downed power lines. What did I get here?
I can't do that. I can't do
Rush?
I can't do that.
Where's my Wind Fury? Where's my Divine Shield? How is that what I got? And I had a dream about it, even though I don't know what exactly happened, but I had a dream about it, and I think it woke me up, where like electrified water was flowing, and then somebody was in a car and they fell out of their car into a pool of water, and then the electrified water met with them and like electrocuted them, which I think is sort of what actually sort of happened. But that was in my dream, and I hope that's why my heart was beating so fast when I woke up. That's terrifying. Yeah, that happened though. I had a teacher who got shocked by lightning while taking a shower. Are you sure they didn't just bring in like some sort of toy? Just like a type of toy, you know? Didn't I kill him here? 4-8.
Well fought. I can see
No, Red, no. There is 0 chance of that. Red, can I pick a banger? Let's see. Is it going to be crap? Because the last one was kind of a whiff. Could it be a good one? Could it be like a guaranteed smash hit? Ziff and Dreads' balls are both. The last one was Prince. Yeah, I didn't like that song. Wasn't that the one that had him screeching for 2.5 minutes before 3 minutes of ambient noise? Race for the prize. And that's on I don't know the Flaming Lip stuff that well, but that song I absolutely love. If you want to audible and put Race for the Prize on instead of Airbag, you can. But hey, it's yours. Bruce Springsteen, Thunder Road is a good intro. Okay, you guys gotta name the album too, though, for me, okay? Is that in Born in the USA? Is that an album? No Airbag? Okay, okay. Fashion Bleeds by Archers of Loaf is a great opener. I haven't heard any of those words ever. I've never heard any of those. Gestulate. Next thing you know, Taz is going to turn out to be a barcode account. Our illegal name is Worm Pixel. Honestly, if somebody could draft 40 versions of a human and keep the best version, it would probably be Taz's name. Oh, I'm going to write that down. She didn't read it, did she? I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to use that as my own. Jane, good to see you. Did I already say hi to Jane? I don't know. But it's good to see Jane. It's good to own land. Okay. This song is okay. But Redbeard, Gesticulate, Cryano, and a good-looking cousin. It's always good to see Jane. It is. Jane, are you coming to visit America anytime soon? Is that happening? My Twitch app borked. Maybe it's haunted. It's haunted. Those drums are so good. Give me something good here. Yeah, I could draw this again. It's early in the game, right?
Constellation is extra bright.
Oh, I have a Velorock. Oh man, the bass in this song too. I learned this song on drums. It's a good song. It's a good song. Trade it, see what I get. Maybe I get a 5. I got a 1 I don't want. Maybe I get a 4. I got a 3 that I kind of want. Which I would like much better if I was able to get the 2 down as well, but what can you do? You know, in case anybody said hello to you, everybody was saying hi to you. You're all saying kind things, too, compliments. Here's your answer. Exchange going to the US is that essentially I need papers provided by the consulate, which I'm working on getting in a joint effort with my man. Is the consulate something in America? Or is that an Italian thing? Alright, I am waiting on my Velorock. I gave Kid A spin earlier today. The whole album? Wow. I haven't listened to Kid A straight through in a long time. I think the middle of Kid A is not that good. I don't really like Optimistic that much. And like Tree Fingers and In Limbo, I kind of like... I'll sit through them, but I don't like seek them out. But like the first 3 or 4 tracks and the last 3 tracks are my favorite. What did he give me? I can play those 2. I guess I can play this. This. How do I have no cards? Some games I couldn't even get the cards out of my hand. Consulate's like the embassy. It's the unofficial embassy. Many countries have consulates in many countries. It's the US consulate on the Italian territory. Okay, gotcha. So what does Chiba do? He calls up and says like, hey, you know, that's the love of my life. Please let her in. I think today sags, but I love Morning Bell. Sags in the middle or sags at the end? I think it sags in the middle, but I think it's just wonderful. I love Morning Bell. It goes Morning Bell, motion picture soundtrack. Is there something? There's something else in there, no? Man, I love Morning Bell.
You fight me, you get burned.
I think I want to just try to find my Velorock. I need him quite badly. Beardy, you can try the best. You can try the best you can. I can. And I will. I try my best. Buzzard. Bubba is a beast. It is a free draw. It's a card I can get down now. Do I have another beast? I don't. But it's such a good beast. It just tutors up Bubba. It's repetitive? Yeah, I don't know. That one doesn't really do it for me. Well, I guess it's okay. Want to play that or no? I want to trade this. I want Velorock still. Velorock. No trade? No trade. No. I get less stuff on board, no? Will Dragon come back with a buff? I believe so. Do this. Add the cards to my hand now. I don't know. I've not excavated yet, but I can excavate twice now. It's just kind of nice. And the excavate treasures can be huge. If I get Canary or if I get the AoE maybe.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
He dealt 10 damage to a 7/7. I feel like that could be worse for me. I played Sunspot into a Mage's Secret, and it was still 0 mana after they traded. It keeps the mana cost. I think it keeps the stat buffs too. I think I'm gonna play this first. Even though I get 1 less, I get to throw 4 damage in. Now I think I'll do this. See where stuff goes. Where's my Velorock? They never give me Velorock anymore. Trump promised to build a wall to keep out The Mexicans and the Italians. No, not Jane. We want her here. Where's my canary? Out of order.
My powers are never truly gone.
Can I ever kill him? Maybe. Rune spell, a dragon, a coin, a holy book. But I can at least assassinate it.
Powers are never truly gone.
What's my treasure? What was my treasure? Oh, Bubba, that's right. It's a good card. How do I spend 4 here? So, looking for that damn Velorock. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually just save that. Otherwise, he just trades into it, but it's just like a full clear, right? It's always gonna be a full clear. Your treasure is your chat. I love this chat. Which is man can live a ragtag group of 1,100 bozos from wherever we are. Wherever we're all from. Alright, okay. Raids. So we'll have a full clear. Well, maybe not. Maybe he pulls a Proto or something. I can actually just use this one. Go up to 5, 6, 7, 5.
So many options.
I have to take 4. Coin, a spell, a dragon, a treasure, and a tendy. He probably doesn't have that much burn. Otherwise, I can use the shuriken. I guess, wait, if I play the shuriken, I can play this, right? Okay, maybe that's better.
Constellation is extra.
Aren't you playing student either way? Not necessarily, no. Not if I did any other thing, then I wouldn't. But I think we should. One day I'll visit again and go to Redbeard's house, and then I'll pet Sebastian for 3 hours and nobody will be able to stop me. I won't be able to stop you. All it does is put it, Oh, that dealt 7. That's kind of annoying.
Do not fear. Corruption contained.
I think I get this down and then put that there. Any Velorocks around? We found him eventually. Okay, so he has treasure, dragon, bell, coin. Epic treasure could be good.
Candle mudslider.
Smokestack is a legendary treasure. Can't believe we're not playing Velorock here, but it does appear as though it's better not to play Velorock for this moment in time. 7, 9, 12, 15. He needs taunt.
And the cycle of
He
life
needs removal.
is unending.
5, 7, 10, 13, 14. 5, 7, 10.
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands.
You will take bigger.
Did this ever screw me? I hope not. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get cooler BM, but I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up. Lethal? Was it lethal? Alright, let's play the last game of this run before we do another run. Last one of this run. We'll do another run after this. Feels pretty good. What's your longest win streak ever? Something like 30...
Versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
What?
Something like 34, 35, maybe 36. Hey, at least we get to play Velorock. Something like that, where we went like, whatever, like 2-2 to 12-2, and then went 12-0, and then went like 10-0 to like, you know, whatever, like 12-2 or something like that. Some type of streak like that. Something cheap. Something cheap. Cheap, but not something I want to play here. It's crazy. Yeah. Definitely less than 40, but definitely more than... Oh. Definitely more than 30. Velarok plus the coin next turn. I actually have an excavate in my deck, or no? I seem to always find... Oh, I do. Yeah, okay, that's better than not drawing a frost spell then. This means I can discover a 4 and coin it out and play it too. Gives me more flexibility. Did they fix him? Yeah, he's been fixed. He was only broken for like a day or two. Kazakhstan has been fixed. So you can draft and play Kazakhstan now, I guess. We should try and go for 40 games one in a row. A nice Friday challenge, you know? I go for it every night, but we don't get it most nights. This was before there was such prevalence with barcodes and such. So
Let the Badlands
it's definitely much harder now.
scorch the sand.
Whenever an enemy minion takes damage, destroy it. I was hoping it was the one that dealt 1 at the end of turn. I'm just gonna tempo it out.
I can't target stealth minions.
Hope he can't kill it. A 3-mana charge is a treasure? No, he's not. He's just a regular legendary. If he can't kill it here, he doesn't, like, lose, but he kind of just loses. Fine. I can defile here. If I defile, I guess I could just bump and dagger too, huh?
Here we go.
Don't want to float the mana. Could give us a 5 for next turn. Could give us a little bit of flexibility. Just played against a player with 0.55 win rate on the leaderboard earlier at 4-2. The amount of retiring it requires, yuck. Yeah, it's not a good feeling. It is not a good feeling. Somebody made the leaderboard with a 0 win average. They just, I don't know if they even, they must not have even played. Somebody made it with a 0.02 win average. Those are disappointing. He's at 17 here. Oh, that gets my guy back. So I get a 2-1. I get to reduce that guy by 1. And I get a treasure. I got a Trog. Not much development here, but I do remove his guy, and maybe we can make a powerful turn next turn. I gotta kill him before his inevitable Rhea Straza comes down. Why do they retire? That counts as an 0-3. It does count as an 0-3, but they don't care about the leaderboard. Ring is disabled? No, you probably just have to back out and go back in. I think Dose won 39 in a row. He had a 3-2 go 12, then 2 12-0s, and then like 5 to 7 more. It was crazy. I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. I believe one day Collins had like 6 or 7 12-win runs in a row. I think Save had 4 or 5 12-win runs in a row at one point too. He ramps, so the Rhea Straza's next turn. I mean, it might not be Rhea Straza, right? Keck W.
Here we go.
Unholy Frenzy's just gonna be good, right? Do I want to do it? What if he Rhea Strazas? Mine wouldn't be active. But I suppose the spells are kind of effectively almost free, right? I can go like 1 and 1. He just plays one big thing. I'm not going to burn any cards. I think if he plays a Rhea, or if I get this. Collins is spectacular at any strategy game, as far as I've seen. Yeah, I've never seen him struggle with anything in terms of that game-wise. He's also a very nice man. I met him at the last TwitchCon. No, 2 TwitchCons ago. Great man. Good dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting 3 cards, so I am burning the top card of my deck,
My hand is too full.
which would have been a nice little pickup. That would have been very good. I could defile. I don't really want to. I want to push everything face. I can just shoot stuff. This thing can't go face, right? Deal it to minion. All right, let's go face. Down to 9. Welcome, Nova. Hi, Nova. How are you? Sorry, I'm a little focused. I want to, like, try to get this win. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Maybe I just do this. This puts the most power on the board, and the geode. I skip the geode. I lose one of the rushes, but if he just plays one big taunt, he could just be dead, right? I miss Collins. Me too. He streamed, he streams still, but just not like every day. He was on like an everyday for a while. I talked to him once just like to check in on him, and he said he was working on things like off stream. He was doing like coaching type things, and shoot. Double shoot. Okay, well. So we start the game again, I guess.
What could be in here?
Big dragons? Cost more than 5. I could throw this in and get this one down instead. I can save the rush. 3 dragons left. Remember, this has been fixed. We actually have 1 dragon. Oh, we have the Whelm Wrangler. What song is this? This is called What Once Was. Poopy dragons. These are good dragons. This is fixed, and this is AoE and a taunt. It could be serviceable. I just want to have the option to shoot stuff too. Do you remember the one time I asked you about a song that always plays here? It was this song. Oh, was it? How did you describe it? Happened to me 2 days ago. Yeah, I believe it's fixed. I'm told by Blizzard it's fixed. I mean, he may be dead. He just gets a bunch of crap. To Archbishop Druids and shit. Tell me it's inactive. Fuck. It doesn't feel fair.
Time waits for no one.
Maybe I shoot it. A lot happens in 2 days. It can, yeah. Oh my god, really? The best one you could get?
Look what I found.
Deal 2 damage. I don't know. Could enable the defile for us if we need it. Rush. Well, that has to be King Rush, right? I want to get a couple more hours sleep. Tell me a story, Beardy, so I can go back to sleep. This is a story of the handsome arena streamer who went 12 wins with his beloved Velarok and lived happily ever after with a big meatball sandwich to eat after the stream.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
That plays King Crush again. Is that it? Just Crush? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, these are going face. I don't know if it's lethal yet. It is, sadly. It is not. Why did I think I had lethal? Are we 1 off? This doesn't go face. 4, 5, 6. For some reason I thought I had lethal. I don't. Alright, steals 2. Okay, I can do what? 2 + 4 + weapon? Did I already swing? Did I not count the weapon damage? If only we had a dagger. Did I feel like I just brain farted it? Unplay the dragon and dagger? I feel like I had it and then I don't know why I thought I attacked already. But whatever, it'll be fine. Hopefully. If it's not... Wait, I already attacked. Still lethal? I don't think so. I think we didn't have lethal, right? We're 1 off? I think you did. I think so too. That's just lying. That's just lying. Jebaited? I did get jebaited. I was sure I thought I had lethal and then I didn't. The chat said I did. And I guess I must be tired because I was believing chat for a moment there. And that's how you know you really why did we all think I didn't swing? Like, did I have like a special weapon or something? Did I attack with my face and no weapon? Good thing Kitten's gonna leave so we won't have to behave anymore. Did they fix Kazakistan? They did, yeah. So they said. I haven't seen it yet, but they said they did. Easy 12 though? We definitely haven't gone 12 yet. The board is disappearing like a fart in the wind. It looks like we do have lethal now.
Here we go.
My
shoot 3 fireballs at people. Silence and destroy. Oh wait, this is a duels treasure. Wait, are these all duels treasures? I should be looking at these. Give your minions death rattle, summon a minion. Wait, why don't we put all these in? Grab? I didn't realize these were all duels treasures from that guy. Does it say turn your deck into duels treasures? Custom treasures, they call them. I'm gonna copy of this. I'm not trying to PM him, I just, you know. I just wanted to see. The only arena treasures are tier 1 duels treasures. How many tiers are there? That crab is a tier 1 treasure? Hey, that was great. If you're watching that on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe. I can't call it Kazakhstan Rogue or people will get mad. Even though... people will get mad. Velarok may be my second favorite card of all time. Because I think I have like a legitimate like 11.9 win average with Velarok in the deck. I know Dreads only went 9, but clearly it can even carry like lesser players. Kazakhstan in the thumbnail. No, I can't. I got in trouble one time when I said I had 2 Helias because I discovered a Helia in the 12-win game and nobody watched the run and they all thumbs down to me and wrote mean comments and said they like lost faith in me as a person. But we had 1 Helia drafted. And I thought it was cool that we got 2 Helias. But people, they got very upset. I have to